Learning with the Illuminati. Part 15. Introduction to the olfactory system. Most vertebrates have two systems for olfaction. The main olfactory system, or smell, with approximately 1,000 receptors in some mammalian species. The second one are, the vomeronasal organ, abbreviated VNO, which mostly detects pheromones, with up to about 300 receptors. The olfactory sensation begins from fibers in the olfactory epithelium, which goes through the cribriform plate in order to reach the olfactory bulb. The signals then travel through the olfactory tract to olfactory bulb targets such as the piriform cortex, the olfactory tubercle, the amygdala, and the entorhinal cortex. These continue, either to the orbitofrontal cortex, thalamus, hypothalamus, or the hippocampal formation. The olfactory receptor molecules belongs to the class A rhodopsin-like family of G-protein-coupled receptors, which when activated by an odorant, activates the adenylyl cyclase 3, that generates cyclic AMP. The cyclic AMP activates cyclic nucleotide-gated channels, causing sodium and calcium influx. Specific odor receptor cells sends signals to its specific olfactory glomerulus. However, a few receptors, and the processing in the brain can partially be overlapping. Some odorants can interact with multiple receptors, and has specific pattern of affinities for its repertoire of receptors. Thus, combinations of activations of receptor cells causes specific combinational levels of glomeruli to signal. The sensitivity for specific odors and combinations can differ enormously between individuals. Also, these senses weakens as we age. Despite the fact that perfume companies have earned huge amounts of money on advertising pheromones, the so-claimed properties of the substances is difficult to prove. As the vomeronasal organ, or VNO for short, also known as Jacobson's organ, seems to be more or less dysfunctional in about 90% of humans, due to a few, or no apparent functional receptors and connections to the brain. Even though some experiments may show some possibilities of functional pheromones, the media, salesmen and producers like to fuel the functionality of this myth to ridiculous proportions.